Hey everybody, welcome back. Got another snack review for you today. This one was suggested by my buddy Jordan, so shout out to him. Thanks, Jordan. Today we're going to be doing the zebra cake um, by Little Debbie. This is a snack that a lot of you have probably had also before, but probably not as many as the Twinkie. It's just not as well known. It's been a long time since I've had one, so I'm excited to try it out. I was trying to do some research for this video again, and the zebra cake's really shrouded in mystery online. You can't find out that much information about it, even on Little Debbie's website or Wikipedia. There's just not much out there, which is actually kind of frustrating because the zebra cake has a lot of questions that I have about it when I look at it. First of all, if you notice, it's shaped like a hexagon, and I was trying to think of other foods that are hexagon shaped, and I couldn't really think of any. So I was kind of curious about that. That was a very conscious decision by the bakers there at Little Debbie. Why the hexagon shape? The only thing I could think of is when, from a kind of a mass production standpoint, when you put the hexagons together right next to each other, it doesn't waste any space. So it could just be simply a production efficiency decision. But I don't know. That's just what I thought of. And, if you work for Little Debbie and you're on their design team, watching this video, leave a comment down below, because I'd really like to know the story behind the hexagon shape, why that decision was made. And the other question I had about zebra cake is, did they come up with a name first and then they try to design a cake to go with it? Or did they come up with the cake and then they're like, what are we going to name this thing? So I guess it's probably the latter. I'm guessing they just made this up and put some stripies on it. And like, oh, it kind of looks like a zebra, so we'll call it that. That's my guess. So anyway, we're going to open this up. It's, according to their website, it's vanilla cake, vanilla icing, little chocolate stripy swirly drizzle on there. So I'll try to give you guys a better look. There we go. And you can clearly see that hexagon shape and the chocolate swirls that give it that zebra name. I don't have too much else to say about it, just based on the looks of it. So let's go ahead and taste it and see what it's like. Yeah, that's pretty good. The cake portion isn't as flavorful as the Twinkie, I would say. It's a lighter flavor. You get that vanilla. It's not quite as soft either. But I will say the outer texture of going through the frosting part of it at the outer coating, it adds a little more texture to the overall bite, which I think is an improvement compared to the Twinkie, in my opinion, because I like that texture variety. So I got that, and I'll show you guys here. Try to get a view of what it looks like inside. You can see the 2 layers of cake with the cream in the middle. So you kind of got the hard outside. I mean, it's not hard, but it's harder than the rest of it. You got the hard outside, the cake part, and then the cream in the middle. So you got like progressively less dense layers you got to get through on the bite. So it's more interesting than the Twinkie, I think. Let me go in for one more bite, see if I can get any of the chocolate out of it. it's there, but you really have to be paying attention. It doesn't jump out at you. I mean, it's good, but that might be an improvement. They could look at in the future is making the chocolate pop a little bit more, get that flavor contrast going in there, which I think would improve it. But still good. We got the palate cleanser, the coffee. I went with a dark roast today, Arabica beans. I have this theory that with kind of a lighter flavor like vanilla, you actually want like a darker palate cleanser, just because you want the bitterness of the palate cleanser to really clean out that light flavor, because if you don't, it's just gonna adulterate your next bites, and that's not good. So let me get the palate cleanse here. Yeah, definitely a good call on the dark. I'm gonna get one more bite and then close out. Final thoughts. Yeah, it's just overall, it's a lighter flavor experience, I think, compared to the Twinkie. I think a lot of it comes down to the cake itself, just being a lighter flavor. But texturally, it's more interesting, and the filling, it's good. It's your basic cream filling. It's got that vanilla flavor. It's pretty similar to the Twinkie, to be honest. So overall, if I were gonna rate it, on a scale of 5, I'd probably give it a 4. The flavor's not quite as strong as the Twinkie, but the texture, I think, makes up for it a lot, and overall, it's a really flavorful experience. So I like it. I'd give it a 4, and let me know what you guys think about zebra cakes in the comments, or if you got any insight about some of the questions I had about it. That'd be good to know. Anyway, let me know what snacks you want me to cover, and I'll get to those next time. Thanks. Bye.